President Trump is escalating his feud with Harvard University this morning. NBC News learns, breaking news here, the Trump administration is seeking to cut all remaining ties with the famed university after the president floated the idea of pulling and redistributing billions of dollars in federal grants from the Ivy League school. Let's bring in NBC News senior White House correspondent Garrett. Hey, Garrett, what's the latest you're hearing this morning?
Yeah, busy morning on this story. The administration views this as their attempt to start following up on the president's social media threat yesterday to strip Harvard of that grant funding. A senior administration official tells me that all federal agencies are being instructed by letter today to end any contract they can find with the university and shift that money elsewhere. And amid this rhetorical war at home, the president's frustration over his inability to end Russia's war with Ukraine is now also spilling out into public view. This morning, President Trump taking major new action against Harvard, which is days to go until the university's commencement. The administration moving to cut all federal ties with the prestigious school. NBC News learning the government is today asking federal agencies to identify whether contracts with Harvard could be canceled or redirected elsewhere. The cancellations could add up to as much as $100 million in funds, according to the New York Times. The latest escalation of President Trump's battle with the university comes after Trump threatened Monday to take away $3 billion in grant money for medical and scientific research from Harvard and direct it to trade schools instead.
Probably not going to be doing much grants anymore to Harvard.
Last week, the Trump administration barring Harvard from accepting any future foreign students. Harvard has sued the government to block the order. The university's president describing the Trump administration's actions as retaliation for, quote, our refusal to surrender our academic independence. While the president also conducting foreign policy online. Now, Russia and Ukraine responding after Trump's post calling Russian President Vladimir Putin, quote, absolutely crazy over the weekend, as Russia launched more attacks amid one of its fiercest weeks of strikes. The Kremlin responding yesterday that it is, quote, a very crucial moment, which goes hand in hand with an emotional overload of absolutely everyone and with emotional reactions. The president also saying he'd consider sanctions against Putin.
What the hell happened to him, right? He's killing a lot of people.
This morning, Russia saying that would kill any peace talks, which the Trump administration has been pushing for, including in a 2-hour phone call with the president and Putin last week. This morning, Ukrainian President Zelensky, whom Trump had also criticized, calling for U.S. sanctions and saying, quote, Putin must start respecting those he talks to. Now, as for Harvard, the university has not yet commented on the administration's latest moves, but its attorneys will speak in court on Thursday. That's when a federal judge will hear arguments about whether to extend his temporary order, continuing to allow foreign students to enroll at the school while this most recent lawsuit plays out.